Drop the roof and let the smoke clear.
Made that.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing tootsie slides in both ears. Dice rolling on the Las Vegas strip tonight. Slip that on and we might miss the fight. Fuck a night, I keep the guala in my shorty bag. You know she wanted mine when she tattooed that ass. I'm a lover boy, she love the toys. Keep it coming, you a rider. This that roll myself a J and count my figure shit. This that stepping out, I feel like I'm that nigga shit. I drop 30 on this room, we ain't gon' sleep for shit. If I catch you nodding off, then it's gon' be some shit. Well, you can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. Hey, I'm stunner till I die. You can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. Hey, I'm stunner till I die. Fuck it, I just run it up before I go. Would you tell the world my secrets if I let you close? Feel my age, selling action. These days no kumbaya, niggas be blasting. Living in the midst of this shit might drive you mad. Feeling pretty mixed up, but this life shit ain't all bad. Bloody murder, there ain't no second chances.
Shit crazy.
It's fun. Just do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. I'm stunner till I die. You can do what you wanna, live how you wanna, spin what you wanna, be who you wanna be. I'm stunner till I die. I got too many hoes, but they ain't you. You like to put that shit in your nose, but I still love you. Be doing shit that nobody knows. In the streets they be thinking you're a lady, but at home
You a motherfucking porn star, I swear to God.
if you ain't nasty, don't add me. I've been working all day. I like to run the streets till it's dark out and come home, blow your back out. I hope that's okay. I can't leave you alone. No.
Not for no 24 hours.
Lately I've been thinking about us, about you as real as they come. But you would rather be on them drugs. And I would rather hang with my thugs. Fuck when you been draining me out. You know that, you know that well. Where I throw that, you better kiss it before I go.
Porn star, I swear to
If
God.
you ain't nasty, don't add me. I've been working all day to run the streets to duck out, to come through and blow your back out. I hope that's okay. I can't leave you alone, no, no.
It's another great show brought to you by yours truly. Let's see the title. You know, the first one was Just Did It. You know, hold on to that. Just hold that to the side. Just Did It. The new title is It Costs to Be the Boss, and there's no such thing as free game. Well, at least on my end, there's no such thing as free game. You know, I did a census, you know, what everybody was looking for. You know, I like to mix and match. You know? But yeah, costs to be the boss. What you pay versus what it costs you is entirely different. You know? Let me give you an example. I'm just coming out of the doctor's office. Get my routine checkup is what you should be doing, right? You know, as I'm leaving, I'm seeing this little ting, right? I was moving, you know, a little bit more of a quicker pace. Seen her, you know, I seen her, you know, she seen me. Went in my car. You know what I'm saying, I spin my car back around. I mean, she was waiting for something, man. You know, I was kind of like, you know, just fuck your ride, nigga. I mean, just lift the door up to you know what I mean? Pretty much just told her to hop in. You know, let's go. End up just kicking it with her for a little bit. You know, found out, you know, her birthday is actually the same day as mine. So, yeah. So, you know, I already know that, man. So I'm a little tired. But as I said before, you know, cost me the boss, right? No such thing as free game. You know, the messages that I've been giving out, you know, and I paid for it with, you know, actual experiences. You know, this is not just fantasy talk. This is not now later rap. It's not some shit that, you know, I talk about it now, hope to see it later. You know, pretty much got it down right now. And giving you the play-by-play as it's happening, to support it as it's happening. See, I ain't gotta fly out of the country, you know, to receive the things that, you know, I desire. You know, that's a bad little ting too. She ain't never been with a man. Actually, she been with a man, but it's been years. She even said that. You know, look like chili. Yeah. She took her, you know, hair out of those, you know, those two little braids. Yeah, it just flowed down to her back. You know, something to grab on, you know. Yeah, man. Just call things as I see it, man. Just have it the way, you know, I'm supposed to have it. Like I said before, man, you know, it's an energy thing. You know, the energy of a boss. You know, it's the difference when you're in position and, you know, you can do the things that you want to do. You know. You niggas on here mad. Big mad for no reason. You don't see me doing some bullshit like being with underage women. You know, it's not my style, man. Guys like me get the creme of the creme. You know, the best and the brightest. You know, it's just part of the cost to everything, man. You know, chopping up with her, man. She, you know, she ain't sent something out. You know, she ain't sent a few out. She had a little situation. She ain't sent them out. You know, we was talking about that, man. I was chopping it up. We're chopping up some real game. You know, she into some of the things that, you know, I was into. So, you know, do some consulting work. You know. Not that fake ass marketing consultant bullshit. You know, that Goofy be doing on here. You know, that marketing genius is what getting a bunch of, you know, silly niggas arguing with each other. So, yeah, they're talking about it now. They're talking about it now. They did this months ago. That's the highlight of your life, Goofy. Highlight of my life is every day I motherfucking wake up, nigga. I'm about to do some more fly shit, nigga. I'm about to make some more money. I'm about to make some more moves. About to even get a bigger act. About to have more women, you know, come along with the situation, you know. Tell me, I tell you, I know I've been away. Special shout to me. Special shout to Matt Garrett, man. We, you know, not only the forefront, but the fathers of what you basically hearing right now. You know? Don't give my shit away. I'm just trying to get my paper straight, girl. Speaking of which, I was actually supposed to make another phone call. Supposed to handle something else, man. But I'm here with you, talking to you about some things. You know, it's about game, growing, ambition, you know, moving, you know, and excellence. You know, that's the only acronym. I said I don't even use acronyms, but I'm gonna use an acronym for that. You know, the difference between having game and having point game, nigga. You know, one is trying to score, and the other one, you know, it's just scoring. You know, a prolific shooter and scorer. You know, very few people can actually teach this. You know. You know what I mean? How many guys can basically get, you know, monolesque, you know, piece that really ain't even into, you know, dudes that could probably pull it, you know, a John just as bad as you can pull. So, you know, that's what I'm going to incorporate next time around, you know. It's not, you know, Californication, it's like Philadelphication. I mean,
I know I've been away. I'm just trying to get my people straight, girl. Don't get my
another day of, you know, pleasure and measure, you know, get more treasures.
I'm just trying to get my people straight, girl. Don't give my shit away. I'm just trying to get my people straight.
But, you know, I just want to do a little light John, you know, on a night John, right, for you. Little, you know, late night John, little right John for you, man, get you right. You know, you can listen to these niggas, you can listen to me. It's up to you, man. Do you want results? You know, or you want to use Jergens? Do you want money or do you want excuses? You know, nobody is in my way. $1,000 challenge. We're still doing that $1,000 challenge. Bitch. You know, it's about, you know, with game, another part of the game is about, you know, what you're accustomed to. You know, that's what brings me is what you're accustomed to. You know, a man is only as good as what he's accustomed to. Accustomed to having, accustomed to grabbing, accustomed to just it's not even a manifestation thing for me. It's not even some work with what I got, you know. There's people that, you know, that can manifest certain things. I don't really play the manifest game, man. You know, I have what belongs to me, and I get what belongs to me, rightfully so, because, you know, I deserve whatever is coming my way. I embrace whatever is coming my way. As I said before, we can bet. I mean, you guys are disgruntled about American women. I don't even have a problem with American women, and specifically American black women. I've enjoyed their pleasantries since I was 13 years old. And I'm 41. You know, pretty much just been on like autopilot. You know, with just all these experiences, man. You know, I'm more than a man. You know, have you ever heard this? I'm not used to this, or I never did this before. You know, in translation is that they see the value. You know, so what they do in return is that they give me the best of them, the best of what they have to offer. You know, I get the fatted calf in the robe. That's what it's about. That's what the game really is about, having a fatted calf in the robe, bitch. Don't give my shit away. I'm just trying to get my people straight. I just wanna fuck with you. You get to a point that, you know, other women just know that you have other women, and they just, you know, So much they learn to be cool. It's just, it just comes with the territory. It's a beautiful thing. Go, Professor, what's going on with you? I see today's mathematics as wisdom, equality, all being born to build or destroy. Exactly, man. We all have that luxury to build and destroy. To destroy what is unnecessary in your life and to build upon what is. Destroy and rebuild, man. You gotta destroy the old self, and build the new self, which really is the old self. That's dormant. I'm just trying to get my people straight, baby. Don't be done, don't be wrong, I ain't got no one at all. This penthouse view ain't as beautiful as you. I'll never have time, but I can make time for you. Oh, I used to tell lies, but I would never lie. It's life, man. I live. Looking all kinds of new. Full of happy moments. It hasn't really ended yet, but perfectly honest with you, it doesn't even really matter how it ends. It'll either be, something to my detriment, or it'll be a good story to tell during happy hours. How I look at it. Don't give my shit away. I'm just trying to get my people straight, girl. It's hard to decide, man, when you got options. This is when you got game, when you got options. Life is about having options. Scarcity and demand, right? When you're in demand, there's never no scarcity. It's a good question. It comes to mind. How do you become someone that's in demand? Just doing you the right way, man. As long as I can remember, man, I've always had women. I said 13. That's as far as really being, I would say, involved in other ways. Involved biblically. But beforehand, since kindergarten, when he was giving me, the butter cookies or the little candies or whatever they had, to offer. I never asked women for anything. I never had to ask for a date or, ask them, if they like me or whatever like that. Never had to write down on that paper, do you like me, yes or no, in crayons. It was choosing me. Even when I played ball my freshman year, you get a cheerleader. Every ball player gets a cheerleader and shit like that. My cheerleader, was a badass Joan, and she was like half black, half Korean. Man. I used to have her, chief off my weed, like she was, asleep. You shouldn't be in a space where you have to basically explain, who you are or trying to persuade, someone into, getting with you and stuff, man. They should just flow with it. Just like today's example. Just matter. You went with the flow. Usually I don't do this, but I feel good with you, because I create those good feelings, and I create a lot of, intriguing thoughts in their mind. She's like, man, I like the way you smell. I like the way your body looks. That's what they talk about as far as being a better version of yourself, being the best version of yourself. You're in shape. You know what I'm saying? You got it going on, man. It's going to go. See, it's not even the fact that I got it going on, right? See, if I didn't have it going on, it's still going to go, because it's just how I carry it. I just so happen to have it going on, but I'm going to carry it. Either way.
I know I've been away. I'm just trying to get my paper straight, girl. Don't get my shit
It gets to a point that I don't remember their names. I know their names. I know her name. Name is actually in the Quran. It's like my name is in the Quran.
Don't get my shit away. I'm just trying to get my paper straight.
Yeah. It's written. It's predestined. I said before, man, you don't have to, ask, a woman, anything. You can just, imply certain things, and then just create the vibe for them, create the wave. They're gonna want to fuck with you. There's a reason why they fuck with me, man. They feel safe. It costs to be the boss. But they tell you what, that there's free game. There's no free game. There's experiences. Someone to be able to articulate, their actual experiences, their wins, their losses, and their failures, to help you. It costs them, Not saying that, I was always on my skates. I was hitting the walls just like y'all.
Drop the roof and let the smoke clear.
This is all through trial and error, although I received, good counsel, but I still did my own thing with it. So, the game works, you just gotta work it. That's the whole thing. And over the years, I worked it. I worked it like it was a slave. Now it's just, taking shape in so many, beautiful ways. I guess they call it invading their cosmos or some bullshit like that, man. I believe in invading anything, man.
If I catch you nodding off, then it's gonna be some shit. You can do what you wanna do.
You're basically, keeping the stars aligned and planets in orbit. I'm the sun. Women around me are just the planets. I'm just keeping everything in order. Another thing, man, you can tell if they're into you. You can tell if they're into you if they do things for you. True beauty in a woman is in the duty of the woman. You can tell by her care through her services, rendering service.
Just do what you wanna do, how you wanna speak, what you wanna be, who you wanna be. Don't start out till I get you can do what you wanna do, how you wanna speak, what you wanna be.
What you pay versus what it costs you. A lot of guys come on here and try to, hot nose and get some free game, as they say, but it don't really work for them, man, because it's things that you have to contribute, energy fields. What they tell you, in church, to give your tithes and offerings. The reason why you give your first fruits, you contribute to the message because the message becomes a part of you. It's not a part of you. It doesn't take root in you, and it's not alive. What part of this you don't really understand. Got to give it up to the glorious one, man. gotta hop on a plane and go anywhere, man. I'm having it right where I'm at. How many people can really say the same thing? Just having it right where they're at. You know, it's a very beautiful message right there. You know, the cost to be the boss. And I got the receipts. There's no such thing as free game. You can't slime your way, up the ladder. You can't fake this. It's either in yours, around you. There's too many people that act like it's in them, but it's just really around them, but they don't really grasp it. They can't, touch it. It's kind of like an air balloon, right? It's going above their head. It's above their pay grade. Going back to what I said before, those guys, they can't create new air. That's why they make demands, But when you create new air, that means you create commands. It means you take the old air out and put new air in it. You give a woman a new experience, This is when you can have women that are only in the women, into you. Because at the end of the day, all women, yearn for, that type of energy, that type of experience, that type of touch, that type of vibe. But they get confused and think that they're in a position. So it's like, whereas though what I do and what I did and what I just done is basically put in the right position, right? Put in a position that she didn't really feel safe being in. She didn't feel comfortable being there. She wanted to experience things, but couldn't really experience things without getting hurt. So I caused her to experience something. Me. That's when that you got it. Women just feel better about themselves, about their life, about just everything in general. When they deal with you, it's just a better deal. As I said before, women, just like everybody else, man, they live to, escape, avoid, an old feeling, because in all actuality, majority of people's reality is just a sad one, going from one sad reality into another one. It's up to you as an alchemist to basically bring them into a new reality, a new way of doing things, a new way of having things, a new way of receiving things, a new way of appreciating things. I teach a woman how to appreciate a man just by my behavior, bitch. They can say, oh yeah, I prefer this. This is my type. It's just window dressings. You don't know what you like. You don't know what you want. You don't know what you like until you come across something that trumps that very thing. Not saying it's better or worse. Just saying it's actually just different. But it's actually better. We should catch hand like, shout out to the glitter glove that I hold in my hand. We should keep hand like, we should keep hand like, we should catch hand like.